The special big match Tynecastle atmosphere gets turned up a few notches when Celtic visit Edinburgh. Celtic have stumbled. Can they now succeed in the Ladbrokes Premiership? Time to join your commentators, Andy Walker and Ian Crocker.
Celtic and Hearts end the month as they started it by facing each other. Celtic came from behind to beat Hearts 3-1 in Glasgow on April the 2nd. They're now on the brink of a 5th successive title. A win today would pretty much make them untouchable, even if Aberdeen won all of their remaining games. Celtic's goal difference is way better. But Hearts have made an admirable return to the top flight, guaranteed 3rd place at least. Hearts make 3 changes from the Motherwell match. Polish defender Blaise Augustin comes into a back 3, and there are starts too for Don Cowie and Huon Oshaniwa in wing-back roles. Out go Callum Paterson, Liam Smith and Sam Nicholson. The Hearts fans' player of the year, Arnaud Djoum, will support Jamie Walker, and top scorer Juanma Igor Rossi is still sidelined. Celtic make 2 changes from the Ross County draw. Effie Ambrose makes his first start since East Kilbride in the Cup 2.5 months ago. Charlie Mulgrew has a hamstring problem. Callum McGregor replaces Tom Rogic. Patrick Roberts scored twice against Hearts at the start of the month. Lee Griffiths has scored in 3 of his last 4 visits to Tynecastle. Craig Gordon is back where it all began. Stefan Johansson is still sidelined. Patterson and Nicholson are on the Hearts bench. Chris Commons is once again left on a Celtic bench that includes Saidi Yanku, who hasn't played since October. Gary Mackay-Steven was due to be a sub, but he injured an ankle in the warm-up. Ryan Christie takes his place. Lee Griffiths plays his 300th game in Scottish football, just the 165 goals along the way, and he just loves scoring against Hearts. Jamie Walker shot Celtic with a stunner at Celtic Park after just 5 minutes at the start of April, but it wasn't a sign of things to come. Bobby Nelson has overseen an excellent season for Hearts. Ronnie Dyler is close to another title, but that will be his only leaving present. You can't knock a title, but it has been a season tinged with immense disappointment for Celtic. European failure, semi-final cup exits, quite simply not good enough when you are Celtic, but at least the title is beckoning. And Tynecastle just loves a game like this. There's always a sense of occasion when Celtic come to town. It always has a special feel to it.
Yeah, I love the games here. I think it's been a terrific season for Hearts to have got European football. Absolutely wonderful in their first season back. I think an area they can improve upon is games like this here. Games against the top clubs, Celtic, Aberdeen. They've only had 1 victory this season against both of those sides. And the big occasion, I think they can do a lot better.
Callum McGregor, out-muscled by the recently arrived American Perry Kitchen. 4 months and 1 day ago, these 2 teams produced a Christmas cracker here, a 2-2 draw, in which Celtic twice led and Hearts twice equalised in stoppage time at the end of each half. More of the same is more than likely as Juanma takes a tumble and has a little look at Alan Muir, the referee. It's the 7th time he's come up against Celtic as head coach, looking for his first win. Celtic are actually unbeaten in the last 14 encounters between the teams since that controversial Scottish Cup semi-final back in 2012. Augustine will take this throw, helped on by Walker. Waben for Djoum. Djoum held by McGregor. Free kick for Hearts. Öztürk, the Hearts captain, has presented it straight to Beaton, but Perry Kitchen was on hand, as you kind of imagine he often will be. It is the 350th meeting over the years between these 2 teams. Waben Under pressure from McGregor. Öztürk. Tierney onto that, but he's given it to Kitchen, who then stumbled. John Souttar takes the throw. Juanma came to meet it. Zoom unable to find Oshaniwa. Hearts hungry.
Very skillful on the ball, Roberts, but doesn't want to get involved in any tackling. Pulled out of that one there.
It's a stray pass from Colin Kazim Richards. Jamie Walker is offside and looked it by some distance.
Well, you remember they started really well at Celtic Park a few weeks ago. Hearts had the majority of the ball. Walker got them in front. A real goal threat for Hearts this season.
Efe Ambrose making his first league start for over 3 months. Souttar decides to deal with that. Griffith's pass goes beyond Kazim Richards. Kazim Richards almost left his mark on John Souttar there. Kieran Tierney will take this throw. Celtic's Young Player of the Year and up for the PFA award as well. That award's dinner tomorrow night in Glasgow. Kazim Richards cross, away by Augustine. Lustig. Augustine on McGregor.
Well, there's always a physical challenge to be met at Tynecastle, especially against this Hearts side, but Augustine just giving away something cheaply there. Opportunity to get a good ball in with the likes of Ambrose going up, Sviatchenko, Kazim Richards. Celtic have a good aerial threat here.
Sviatchenko, who scored against Rangers. Patrick Roberts to float it in. Griffiths. Roberts. Patrick Roberts, who scored twice when the teams met at the beginning of April. His first Celtic goals. Sviatchenko almost got himself into bother. Ambrose. Beaton. Kazim Richards. Craig Gordon, who started his career at Hearts, of course, made a £9 million move to Sunderland. Here's Callum McGregor in some space. Stopped in his tracks by Öztürk, though. Here's Arnaud Zoom, spinning away from Brown. Brown on the chase, but Gordon uses his head in more ways than one. Jamie Walker. Guaban, Kitchen. Scott Brown has got a yellow card for that very early in the game.
Well, he's just so late here, Scott Brown. Actually catches him on the instep as well. Poor challenge from Celtic's captain. Mentioned about the physical challenge that you get in every game, but that's just childish. You expect a lot more from someone so experienced.
Well, there's a lot of the game for Scott Brown to see through on a yellow card. Don Cowie over this free kick. Cowie delivers. It's away by Sviatchenko. Here is Brown. McGregor takes over and could feed Roberts. Foul by Augustine.
Augustine here. Just his hands going up to Roberts there. Drop of the shoulders, was almost getting away from him.
An edgy start, as there usually is when these two teams meet. Zoom. Has to fend off McGregor. Öztürk. Augustine. Juanma. Lee Griffin's back challenging. To considerable effect. Tierney, Kazim Richards. Straight through to Oshaniwa. Zoom. Sviatchenko easily able to deal with that. Now Roberts. Lustig. McGregor. Now Griffiths. Tierney arrives. Got his cross in as well, and Öztürk taking no chances, even though Alexander was waiting to pounce.
Yeah, Suter come over just to double up on Tierney.
Patrick Roberts will take this corner. Celtic looking for an early breakthrough in the Edinburgh sunshine. Roberts delivers. Sviatchenko never really testing Neil Alexander with that, not quite like his Hampden header.
Yeah, he is such a good threat from corners. He didn't do much there, but certainly won the ball, and it is a good threat for Celtic to have when Sviatchenko goes up.
Celtic have been top of the table since the middle of October. They weren't for budging, although Aberdeen must be kicking themselves for their withering challenge. They may not get a better chance to win the title. Lustig towards Kazim Richards. Fair to say, I think the Celtic fans remain fairly unconvinced about him.
Yeah, and it's a tactic I think they'll need to employ. Celtic, if they want to use them, to go direct, challenge Suter in the air. I'm sure Kazim Richards would fancy himself in an aerial battle with Suter.
Perry Kitchen. Augustine. Jamie Walker onto it. Juanma got involved and it broke down from then on in. Sent back by Öztürk. Cowie, Vuaben. Brown, already on a yellow card, the Celtic captain. Finds Roberts. McGregor. It's Roberts, it's an opening, it's a save from Alexander, but offside as McGregor puts it in. That will not count. The flag up instantly.
Well, they worked it so well down the right hand side, McGregor and Roberts. It was actually the pass here from McGregor, which is so good. It allows Roberts to get the shot away. Clearly onside. Poor decision from this assistant referee on this side.
Yeah, Callum McGregor rather hard done by that. Celtic denied an early advantage by the assistant referee's flag. Sviatchenko and Juanma together. Here's Beaton, who won the ball back initially. Sliding it through here to Patrick Roberts. Alexander saves again. Griffiths! And a rather theatrical tip over there from Hearts number 1.
Again, lovely pass from Beaton right into the path of Roberts. I think he should do better. He's gone for placement there. Maybe power was the better option. The second effort from Griffiths, much more comfortable from Alexander, but Celtic just enjoying a good spell of pressure here.
38 now, Neil Alexander, but he's had a good season, the oldest player in the Scottish Premiership this season. Roberts delivers, Alexander made himself a bit of room. Beaton back covering. Brown there too. Beaton and Brown doing their job effectively, and now Patrick Roberts is away once again. And he's certainly not getting anything for that.
Yeah, a couple of Hearts players coming to have a word with Roberts. And there was certainly contact there. He's never going to get the ball as he knocked it past, but here's Callum McGregor now as he follows this pass, a really good pass, and when Roberts gets his shot away, I think sometimes you get close calls. That one should be an easy one for the assistant referee to make. Poor call from him.
Yes, Stephen Mitchell won't want to see that one again. Later. Brown caught by Guaban there, and there's a yellow card coming out for Prince Guaban.
Well, the ball is in the air here, and Brown again clearly wins it. Guaban with a really poor attempt on Scott Brown. Like Scott Brown, a needless yellow card this early in the game. You can see here, it's Brown's ball all the way, he's up early. Guaban makes contact with him needlessly.
Both number 8s on the yellow card. Comfortably cleared by Augustine. Sviatchenko for Tierney. Doncawi in the way. The first 2 league meetings between these teams this season were both draws, 0-0 at Celtic Park, 2-2 here. Celtic also knocked Hearts out of the League Cup here. Tierney with a terrific run. Such is his way.
Such a good run, so penetrating Tierney when he goes down that left-hand side, and a really good quality ball into the box.
Beaton. Flag has actually gone up for offside.
Celtic beginning to exert their authority. Possession, of course, isn't everything. Leicester City will tell you that.
Tierney made sure he won that. What a year he's had. McGregor helped it on to Griffiths, who has Roberts close by. McGregor again. Lustig. Kazim Richards fires it in. His first league goal for Celtic, and that's got them going on the day they could finally secure the title.
Certainly an area Celtic can exploit, Hearts. They worked it so well with some one-touch stuff. Lustig on the overlap, but that cross there, he doesn't challenge for the header. Cowie is caught under it, but great first touch here from Kazim Richards. And the half-volley finish is absolutely first class. Chest control and keeps it low. It's not an easy chance to take on the half-volley, but Cowie caught under the ball, allows Kazim Richards to drive that low. Celtic get their noses in front.
His only other goal came against East Kilbride in the Scottish Cup. If he can start doing that a bit more, it would certainly be more of an asset to this Celtic side.
Well, by all accounts, Celtic were so flat last week at home against Ross County. They've started this game really well. A lot of good passing, a lot of good football, and deservedly in front.
Colin Kazim Richards has made the difference so far at Tynecastle. A bright, busy, positive start from the champions. And it seems champions-elect. Sviatchenko tidies up. Celtic were twice ahead here in December. Only drew 2-2, but they look in the mood here. In the mood to wrap up that title. Oshaniwa. Walker up against Ambrose, who took charge of the situation. Augustine. Hearts have failed to score in their last two matches against Inverness and Motherwell. They need to change that today. Öztürk. Oshaniwa sent off at Celtic Park at the beginning of April. Suter. Juanma. Guaban looking to put Jume in here. He's got nobody with him as yet. Juanma trying to get in the box. Jume. Jamie Walker arrives. Juanma offside. Flag is up against the Spanish striker.
Much better from Hearts. At last, they come alive as an attacking force. Jume making that forward run, trying to do something himself, but this set up for Walker to have a pop-it goal. That's a good decision from that far side linesman. It's a tight one, but he got it right.
Dara coming to the end of his time as Celtic manager.
Well, I think this ground, this atmosphere, what's at stake, I think it's helped the players. Last couple of performances, they've been really flat. They're at it from the word go this afternoon, and that will please the Celtic supporter.
Yes, this place comes with a guarantee of atmosphere. Ambrose. Effective again as Jume looked for a free kick. Beaton. Clever from Beaton. Now McGregor. Lustig will save this. Roberts. McGregor. Brown for Ambrose. Skidded off Jamie Walker, who gets it back now from Oshaniwa.
Well, Hearts have to get closer to their immediate opponent. I mean, it was wonderful skill there from Beaton to bring that down in his chest and then turn in the one movement. But normally the Hearts players much closer to their opponents than they have been this afternoon.
Walker. Oshaniwa. Kieran Tierney plays it safe, but Don Cowie tracking him.
Yeah, Craig Gordon was asking for it.
Guaban. Kitchen. Suter. Öztürk got there first. Kazim Richards fending off Kitchen.
Excellent from Kazim Richards. Not only the goal, but that's what he has to do from open play. Keep possession.
June has found Walker though. Just signs that Hearts are coming alive. That's a really poor cross from Walker. Don Cowie had rushed into the middle.
Well, the breakthrough goal from Kazim Richards, there's absolute quality. And you've got to say he should be doing a lot more of it. If you want to survive as a Celtic striker, a forward player, that's exactly what you need to do on a much more regular basis.
A long-awaited first Scottish Premiership goal for Colin Kazim Richards. Zoom. Celtic with a 9-point lead over Aberdeen, who are home to Motherwell later. Augustine. Oshaniwa. Augustine looking to send that in Don Cowie's direction, but it didn't get too close. Öztürk. Over towards Boaben, but Lustig there. Oshaniwa. Kitchen. Augustine. Öztürk. Here's Boaben. Walker. And it's a free kick against Jamie Walker. He just caught Callum McGregor.
Yeah, it's all breaking down as Hearts get into that last third.
Gary Mackay-Stephen, who scored the equaliser against Hearts at the start of this month at Celtic Park, was due to be on the bench today, but turned an ankle in the warm-up. Ryan Christie coming onto the bench therefore. Kitchen. Brown on his case. Beat on now for McGregor. Kazim Richards just trickled away from Lee Griffiths. Oshaniwa. Boaben and Brown both booked already. Continuing their tussle. Öztürk. Offside against Jamie Walker.
Well, I'm sure Robbie Neilson won't be happy with the way his players have started the game. He saw how effective they were at Celtic Park, taking the game to Celtic, the wide open spaces. They played a lot of good football. Their passing was excellent. They really struggled to impose themselves from the word go here.
Ambrose. Brown. Trapped by June that time. Brown certainly not giving up. Such is his way. So Carl Lustig will take this throw. Hearts fan throwing the ball away from Carl Lustig. think he's probably seen it all before. Lustig. Augustine's clearance. Sviatchenko just managed to smuggle that away from Juanma. On by Beaton, away by Öztürk. Beaton for McGregor. Roberts, ready to have a go at Oshaniwa perhaps. Sees him off. McGregor for Lustig. That'll be a free kick, foul by Oshaniwa.
Pretty cynical that from Oshaniwa, lucky to escape a yellow there. Lustig was getting to the byline, chance of getting a ball into the box, but they've got an opportunity here.
Celtic pursuing a second goal here in the opening half hour at Tynecastle. Roberts takes. Sviatchenko was waiting at the back of the queue. Kazim Richards. McGregor. Tierney. McGregor went for the return. A few waiting edge of area here, but it's going to be another corner.
Working really hard, the Celtic players. As soon as they pass the ball off, making another angle for the man in possession. Hearts have no answers as yet.
Roberts, Kazim Richards available for a short one, and he does deliver. Beaton stepped in front of Juanma to secure a throw. Ambrose. Lustig. Oshaniwa. Here's Jume. Fans Player of the Year. Tynecastle this season. Öztürk. Jume. Chases on for Oshaniwa. He got there. Tierney unaware of what was about him, so popped it out for a corner.
Well done, Oshaniwa. I mean, that was a terrific ball into the box. Tierney did the right thing, didn't take any chances, but it's put Hearts on the front foot.
Hearts have their first corner of the match, and Don Cowie will be the man to take it. Well, Muir keeping an eye on things in that 6-yard box, well, virtually right on the goal line, having a word with Juanma. Umi. Cowie for Jume. Öztürk. Hearts fans moaning and groaning at a wasted corner. Suter. Cowie. Walker. Sviatchenko sees him off.
No wonder the Hearts fans are frustrated. I mean, I understand what you want to do with a short corner, dragging people to the front post, getting the ball to the back post, but Öztürk's trying a shot there from 40 yards from a short corner.
McGregor pinched it off Kitchen. Kazim Richards takes over. Brown. Lustig. Sviatchenko for Beaton. Tierney. Griffiths. Tried to set up Roberts, but away by Augustine. Suter. Celtic don't clinch the title today. There's always next week. The top two meet, and you can see it Sunday from midday on Sky Sports 3 next weekend. Griffiths pouncing on that error. It's gone past Öztürk, and Suter had to block it for a corner.
Yeah, they've been great options. I mean, on that occasion there, Griffiths is the provider, getting to the byline. Kazim Richards is in the middle. Roberts has come in as well. McGregor supporting.
Certainly one of Celtic's better performances, this. Bossing it so far. Kazim Richards scored their goal. Roberts in. Lustig. Big handball shout against Suter. I think he would have known too much about it. Lustig will take this throw. It's come off Kazim Richards. Hearts haven't beaten Celtic in the league since 2011, a 2-0 win here when Rudy Scatchell and Ryan Stevenson scored. And although Hearts have given them some games in recent times, they haven't been able to get the better of them since then in the league and since the Scottish Cup semi-final of 2012 overall. Ambrose. Not sure what that was. Sviatchenko able to steer it away anyway.
Well, that was a chance, because not only was it a poor touch from Ambrose, but he chased after it, left a big hole. Hearts couldn't take advantage.
Ambrose, who was sent off when the teams met for the first time this season at Celtic Park in a goalless draw. One mark. Cowie. Here's Boisben. Trying to do a little bit too much, Prince Boisben, and he was soon outnumbered. Kazim Richards, McGregor, Griffiths trying to wriggle clear. Celtic have a throw. Tierney goes back to Sviatchenko. Here's Ambrose. Roberts. Sviatchenko dealing with Juanma. Kitchen. Tierney.
The service from middle to front from the Hearts players has been really dreadful. They've managed to get nothing going at all.
Mistake from Öztürk. McGregor now for Griffiths. Shadowed by Augustine. Gets a corner of him.
yet again comes from Hearts losing a ball cheaply in the middle of the park, and seconds later Celtic have got a corner. And he's a big goal threat in the middle of the 6-yard box, Kazim Richards, but out taking the corner this time.
Yeah, replacing Roberts. It is Colin Kazim Richards to deliver. Lustig recovered after a slip. Sviatchenko. It's actually going to be offside against Kazim Richards as it headed back in his direction. Zoom. Jamie Walker. A touch from Lustig, took it away from Walker and Cowie. Augustine. Kept in by Zoom, but that's all he could do really. Tierney. Stopped by Kitchen. Sutar. Boaben. Sutar will get a free kick off Kieran Tierney.
Yeah, normally he times these challenges to perfection, Tierney. He's way out on this one. Sutar want to get to the byline. Clear free kick.
Don Cowie ready to take this free kick as Hearts look for an equaliser. Unimpressive so far, but Cowie delivers. Walker. Zoom. Blocked by Beaton, and Lee Griffiths could be away here. He's taken it in his stride. Lee Griffiths. Oh, and Alexander got enough on it to send it wide.
Unbelievable defending from Hearts. Look at Boaben and Oshanima here. As that shot comes in, it's extraordinary that both of them are in front of Lee Griffiths. And the only surprise is that he doesn't finish it and punish them. Credit to Alexander, keeps his team in it. But he was furious with his men in front of him and their defending.
I think everyone was expecting a Celtic goal there. Another Lee Griffiths goal, but Neil Alexander did what he had to do. Roberts is back on the corners. Augustine for Jamie Walker to chase. Tierney's come across. And Tierney is claiming the throw there, and he's raging because it has gone Hearts' way. Brown's clearance goes only to Perry Kitchen. Final 5 minutes of the first half. Hearts equalised in stoppage time against Celtic here in December at the end of both halves.
It's another cheap foul for Tierney to give away. There's only so often you can allow Hearts to throw the ball into the box, and they will get punished.
Cowie just got caught by Griffiths there as he went to deliver it. Well, Mule will check him out, but he's back on his feet.
Well, it was a loose ball that he had to go for, Cowie, and Griffiths just coming back, and there's nothing in it at all, just a slight collision. Desperately trying to get into the game, Cowie.
Ray Gordon did kick the ball out. He thought Cowie might need treatment. Here's Effie Ambrose. Lustig. Augustine won that, and his teammate Oshaniwa came off worse as Patrick Roberts challenged. Free kick for Hearts.
Complete mismatch here. Roberts going in with these two giants, but you can see he led with the foot. That's what the referee spotted.
Alim Öztürk deep in conversation with Alan Muir. Hearts hoping for that feeling of deja vu after what happened here in December. Augustine. Away by Lustig. Augustine shrugged off Brown's challenge. Brown comes back for more, wins it back. Oshaniwa. Guaban. Suter has Cowie ahead. Guaban. One more near post, can't get too near.
Yeah, just too near to Craig Gordon. It was a comfortable take from him.
McGregor sends one swirling towards Griffiths. Kazim Richards. Brown. And beat on a collision course. Walker. Suter. Away by Sviatchenko. Hearts having a go as the first half draws to a close at Tynecastle. Cowie. Corner. Cowie takes. Cleared by Ambrose. Guaban may be encouraged to shoot here, but it cannoned off Lustig. Vanmar. Costly stumble. Ambrose skips past Walker, finds McGregor, who ran into Guaban. There will be an additional minute added on in this first half. Guaban. Sviatchenko, high into the sky. Lustig. Oshaniwa won it back. And Lustig blocked him off. Looks like he will escape a card from Alan Muir. Just a warning.
Yeah, I think it's a foul. There's no need for a yellow. Really good 1-2 here. Very cynical from Lustig.
It is half-time at Tynecastle. Celtic have been lively, and they have the lead. Colin Kazim Richards scoring his first league goal in hoops. It took him a while. Hearts can be much better than this. They'll have to be in the second half. But at the moment, the champions on course to retain their title. Half-time, it's Hearts 0, Celtic 1.
Hearts have changed personnel and presumably shape. Let's rejoin our commentators Andy and Ian for the second half.
Celtic will start the second half, but yes, Callum Patterson has come on for Blase Augustine, and Abiola Dauda has replaced Don Cowie. So Hearts making a double change, and no great surprise really. They were pretty poor in that first half.
Yeah, I think sometimes you get it wrong as a manager. It certainly didn't work for Robbie Neilson in that opening 45, but he has made changes, he has taken action. Patterson, I think, will add a lot to this Hearts side defensively and going forward.
Celtic really should have been out of sight by now. Colin Kazim Richards has scored the solitary goal so far. And it's always a worry when you only have a 1-0 lead, when it should be more. Here's McGregor in some space though, and finding Beaton, who tried to let it go for Griffiths. Ambrose able to clear that. Celtic a little short in the centre-half department at the moment, with Boyata, Mulgrew and Shimunovic all injured, hence a rare start for Effie Ambrose. Hearts hoping for a significant improvement even on their first half showing. Kitchen. Shaniwa won't be able to get to that. Ronnie Dahler unbeaten in 6 games against Hearts. It's looking good for him here, even though they really should have increased their lead in the first half. Craig Gordon, who played 175 times for Hearts. Hume. Downer to his right. Hume might take it on himself here. That's a good save. Very good from Craig Gordon.
I think Sviatchenko just stands off too much here. But really, well played to Hume, driving forward. Sviatchenko, I think, has got to go and meet him a bit earlier. Dead right, Ian. It's a terrific save from Craig Gordon. Takes a slight nick off Sviatchenko, but Gordon keeps it out.
Jamie Walker's corner. Öztürk stumbled. Oshaniwa returns it. Away by Ambrose. Suta. Boabin. Floated towards Juanma. It's met by Ambrose. Kitchen. Helped on by Hume. Away by Lustig. Beaton. Kazim Richards for Tierney. Dowder. Boivin. Tierney sends it out for a throw.
Much better from Hearts. They've immediately got the supporters on side. They're on the front foot. They've got possession in that last third.
Hume. Away by Ambrose. Suter. Come off Patrick Roberts. Shaniwa will take the throw. Juan Marcios. Hume. Juanma. Stopped by Sviatchenko. Well, McGregor took a sore one there, but he is back on his feet. Perry Kitchen. Callum Patterson. We'll start for a couple of months last week for Patterson after a shoulder injury. Boabin. Tickled away by Tierney. Kitchen. Boivin. Ran into Scott Brown. And now a foul by Kitchen. Gives Beaton a free kick.
Well, when you make a couple of changes at half-time, it's exactly the type of impact that you want your team to make on the front foot. And there's a shock value to it as well, to the rest of the players, when you make a double change at half-time.
Suter will send that back to Alexander with Griffiths lurking. Griffiths, who had that big chance in the first half when he was clean through, but Alexander foiled him. Juanma, shadowed by Sviatchenko. Juanma protesting to the assistant referee. Kieran Tierney will take this throw. It's a foul by Juanma on Tierney, which will irk him even more.
Sarcastic laugh there from Juanma, just leaning into Tierney.
Hearts have only lost twice at home in the league this season, to Aberdeen and St Johnstone. They've only failed to score in one of their last 40 league matches here, and that was in that defeat to St Johnstone last month. Dowda, stray header, finds Kazim Richards, the goal scorer. Ambrose, Lustig, Brown, Tierney, Griffiths. Nothing much in that.
Yeah, poor attempt from Griffiths, but a great pick. A great spot from Tierney, driving down that left. So often picks out his centre forward.
Suter. Boivin, who's got Patterson racing down the right. Patterson in straight away, and Sviatchenko will send it down for a corner, but this is much more encouraging from Hearts.
Yeah, it is, and Patterson is the right back. I think he offers something going forward as well. A decent ball into the box. Sviatchenko had to deal with it.
Jamie Walker's corner. Oh, Gordon saw it slip away. Celtic scramble it away. Scott Brown charging out here, and he ran into Jume. Kitchen. Suter. Over towards Oshaniwa. Nicely done here for Dowda. Plenty of power in it, but he couldn't find the target.
What a lovely layoff from Oshaniwa. Dowda just accepts it. It's right into his path. It's perfect for one touch to set himself for the shot. A decent effort. Look at Craig Gordon here earlier. Just getting caught under that ball. So many bodies in and around him. But he also helps to clear the danger as well.
Brown, Patterson, Dowda for Jume, now Juanma. Dowda through the middle. Juanma has a bit to do yet. Jume surrounded by Kazim Richards and Brown. Kazim Richards presents it to Öztürk. Oshaniwa. Lustig holds him up for a mo. Patterson wants it away on the right now. It might get to him eventually. Boivin first of all. Oshaniwa down injured. Patterson. Oh, lovely switch from Patterson, but the flag is up for offside against Juanma, and Oshaniwa might be in need of treatment.
Yeah, I think he's caught something around the head, the neck earlier on. Oshaniwa was struggling to recover here. Oshaniwa driving with the ball, and then there's just I think he just ran into that physical frame of Kazim Richards, and that's enough to knock anyone out.
Just a bit. Kazim Richards' first league goal for Celtic, still separating the sides. Dala speaking to his captain.
Well, Hearts have started so strongly. Celtic struggling to make an impact in this half.
Not starting the second half, how they probably planned to start the first, but it didn't quite work out that way. Hearts fortunate to still be in the game, but they look like they're very much in it now. Dowder looking to advance here. It's a terrific run! It's a terrific goal! An excellent equaliser from Abiola Dowder! And Hearts have finally come alive in this game!
Brilliant from Dowder. There's a bit of strain, determination when he picks the ball up here. Surely someone can get back at him. But he shrugs everyone aside, and even that last-ditch challenge from Sviatchenko, it's not enough. Right through the middle and finds the angle. Think through the legs of Sviatchenko here as he makes that desperate lunge. Craig Gordon can't get near it, and Hearts get the reward for making the changes at half-time.
Abiola Dowder, Nigerian striker on loan from Vitesse Arnhem. He came in during the winter window when Hearts lost Osman Sow to China.
I think it also goes back to what Alan Thompson was saying at half-time about the need to be on top. When you are dominating possession so much as Celtic were in the first half, it's maybe not enough to go on at half-time, just a goal in front.
Yep, Celtic paying the price for that. And Hearts now making the most of the opportunity they've been given in this game. Roberts, though, supported by McGregor. Roberts, away by Öztürk. McGregor. Blaven and Beaton both showing interest. Here's Kieran Tierney. And he's taken out by Prince Blaven. A handy free kick this for Celtic, as they look to respond.
Well, loose balls at the start of this half. Hearts boys have been onto it. What happened there? Certainly bringing down Tierney. Lee Griffiths will fancy his chances here. I don't think this is going to be a cross ball. He's going to have a pocket goal here.
Three-man wall for Neil Alexander. Lee Griffiths showing interest. 29 league goals, 38 goals overall this season. It is Lee Griffiths. It's against that wall. Griffiths, though, coming back for more. And Öztürk blocked it away from corner.
Yeah, did really well when the ball comes back to him. Lee Griffiths goes on the outside here and gets a really good ball into the front post. Öztürk does well just to protect his goalkeeper and clear the danger.
Celtic fighting back now. Roberts takes it. Lustig trying to get near it. Scrambled away by Öztürk to Juanma. Scott Brown well aware of Dowder's presence. Tony Kitchen, it looks like, will prove a terrific signing for Hearts, the American. Approaching the hour mark. It's a contest now at Tynecastle. Roberts, who tormented Hearts at the beginning of April, trying to take them all on there.
He's looking for support there, Roberts, but he's got to buy himself a bit of time. He's got enough skill and ability just to turn out and make sure he keeps possession.
Half an hour to go, and it could be interesting. Hearts drawing level through Dowda, who now looks to release Juanma, but he's offside.
Yeah, it's a tight one. Juanma just playing between right back and centre back. The assistant referee got that one right, just offside. Type of decision you expect to make the right call.
Kazim Richards. What's going on here with Oshaniwa and Kazim Richards?
Well, there's no one could see it any better than that assistant referee who's on that side. He was literally 2-3 yards away from the incident. So if there was anything untoward from Kazim Richards, he would have spotted it. I don't think this will be the referee's call.
Oshaniwa absolutely writhing in agony. Alan Muir has a bit to sort out here, and he'll have a chat with Stuart Stevenson, his assistant referee, checking on the welfare of Oshaniwa first. Kazim Richards has moved away. Good luck, Colin. You'll be coming back. It's a yellow card for Colin Kazim Richards.
Well, there's this physical challenge, Oshaniwa. Kazim Richards. It doesn't look as though there's anything deliberate there. Don't quite know what the yellow card is for.
Oshaniwa nearly rolled off the pitch, is now off it, waiting to return.
Yeah, if it was deliberate, I think it would be a red card, but nothing deliberate there.
Ambrose. Brown. Roberts. Cute for Lustig. Screened by Kitchen.
Much better from Roberts, better on the ball. End product is good. He sets up Lustig for the cross.
Lustig will take this throw. And we'll get the chance to do the same again as Oshaniwa turns it out. It's a game with an edge now. McGregor looking to run onto that. It's come off Doom. It'll be a corner, and Hearts felt it should have been a goal kick.
Well, it's a really good run from McGregor. Referee running away from the protests of the Hearts players who thought that was a bad kick.
It's Roberts then to take this corner. Sviatchenko. And over from Lustig.
Well, I think Sviatchenko's down. He's injured here in that challenge with the first ball. He's on the stretch here. And the second effort from Lustig, just trying to guide it towards the goal. It's never going to drop under.
Eric Sviatchenko will need some treatment.
Well, Dowda and Patterson, I think, have made a really good impact to the Hearts team. There's that shot where the desperate lunge from Sviatchenko enables Dowda to find the gap and the corner, get Hearts back into the game. There's the two subs. They've made a big difference.
Dowda's first goal for a couple of months, his 4th overall for Hearts. Sviatchenko is back on his feet. On we go, still 25 minutes. Still lots could happen, and probably will. Yurchenko allowed back on, but he's not there yet. Lustig covering.
Even just little things like that, Ian, a long ball from the goalkeeper and it's won by a Hearts player. Efe Ambrose getting caught under it, and there's a renewed hunger about the Hearts players that's allowed them to get back into the game.
Kitchen. Juanma. Guaban rode that challenge. Handball appeals came from the Hearts fans around us, not from the players. It's one way to deal with it. Öztürk. Roberts moves in. Surely here. Patrick Roberts scores against Hearts for the third time this month. A positive response from the champions. They're back in front.
Credit to Roberts, but horrible mistake from Suter. He's got to be stronger. He's got to deal with it. I know that it's a loose ball. Öztürk there, but that header back to Suter, he's got to win that. He goes to ground and he slaps at the ball. Roberts takes advantage, but on a loose ball there, Suter has to win it. Roberts is not the most physical, but he shows enough composure there to, I think, deliberately get it between the legs of Alexander here. Excellent finish from Roberts.
He only scores against Hearts. But that was sloppy in the extreme at the back from Hearts, their own worst enemies there. Well, they scored 2 equalisers here in December. Hearts, they need to do the same again. Dowder chasing that. He's kept it in, but he has Ambrose to contend with. Oshaniwa. Walker. Tom Rogic will be coming on shortly for Celtic. Hearts have a corner though, as they look for yet another equaliser. Walker delivers. Oh, and Juanma sends it over.
What a great ball. That's a big chance for Juanma. Craig Gordon can't come for it. Too many bodies in front of him. Juanma just can't get up high enough to get it under the bar. Really good ball into the box.
Patrick Roberts may have had his say against Hearts again, but he's about to be replaced here by Tom Rogic, who has scored on both his previous visits to Tynecastle this season.
Well, he actually doesn't go in for the challenge, Roberts. He's not the most physical of players, and he waits on the mistake from Suter, but does well to take advantage and show composure to get the finish. The end product is everything.
Tom Rogic hoping for a hat-trick of Tynecastle goals this season. It was Patrick Roberts, though, who has given Celtic the advantage again here. It was Rogic's wonder goal at Kilmarnock that properly swung the title Celtic's way, if it needed much swinging. Beaton. Tierney. He's away from Guaban. Clever switch to Rogic, just on.
You've got to admire Tierney. Time and time again he gets to the byline, getting away from his marker here. And yet another great pass to pick out a teammate. Rogic likes to pick up that position, have a pop at goal.
Helped on by Zoom, who was promptly clattered by Ambrose.
I don't know why Ambrose would even attempt to go for that. He can't get through the player. There's not enough height in the ball to go and win it. Silly foul to give away.
Patterson, can Hearts come again here? Comes off Kazim Richards. Steered away by Tierney. Here is Zoom. Kitchen. Zoom. Away by Ambrose, now Beaton. Rogic. Stopped by Suter. Juanma looking to get there, but it's smothered by Gordon. Took a kick as well.
I thought he might have been out earlier. He wanted his defenders to deal with this. You can see Sviatchenko and Tierney waiting for their keeper to take it. Slightly late, made it a 50-50, and he takes a bit of a knock.
Juanma trying to help Craig Gordon to his feet.
There's a challenge there. I think it's a loose ball, and Juanma entitled to go for it. Try and make Gordon spill it there.
Ronnie Dyler's Celtic, they won't be that for much longer. Closing in on a 5th successive title. Craig Gordon is going to need some treatment now.
Yeah, he's made the clearance there, and the one thing you think about Craig Gordon is you're just hoping it's not anything to do with his knee. I know he's had terrible injury problems in the past.
Celtic's reserve goalkeeper is the Belgian Logan Bay.
Well, his left knee here, there's a bit of a contact from Juanma, just with maybe his back studs, and that just made sure that in the clearance, the act of clearing it there, Craig Gordon went down injured. You can see the mark on his knee there. It's a hard one to shake off.
Logan Bay has played 4 times for Celtic. Won 8 caps for Belgium. Celtic's backup keeper, but not since 2010. Gordon is back on his feet. Sam Nicholson will be the last sub used by Hearts. He scored against Celtic here at Christmas. That was his last league goal. He's going to take the place of Prince Boaben.
Well, so much of a goalkeeper's job these days is, you know, to be comfortable with the ball at your feet. Gordon has to be sure that he's comfortable dealing with anything right or left side.
Celtic win today would put them 12 ahead of Aberdeen, who host Motherwell later, but Celtic have a vastly superior goal difference. Patterson's throw. Boaben for Juanma. Gordon will gather. Seems okay now. Kazim Richards.
Great touch from Kazim Richards.
Boaben is away from Tierney. Downer waiting for a cross. It doesn't reach him. Ambrose made sure. Boaben again. Ambrose away to McGregor, who has Beaton available. Rogic available, rather. Here's Beaton. Knew he'd pop up. Brown. Rogic. Tierney. Beaton. Brown. Tierney. Rogic. They'll need Tierney. Shaniwa and Walker just about conspire to clear one way or another. Hearts still waiting to bring on Sam Nicholson. McGregor sees off Oshaniwa. Loose stick. Kazim Richards. Might get a second go at it here. And then they scored Celtic's first. Did deliver, Rogic in there, but Öztürk there first. Boaben. Beaton closed in on him. McGregor. Kazim Richards. Lustig. Brown. It's a foul on Brown. And now that substitution can be made. Prince Boaben making way. Sam Nicholson, Hearts Young Player of the Year, hoping to do what he did against Celtic here at Christmas. Score.
Gives them a wee bit more flair, a bit of imagination, and that's what they need in the last third as we go into the last 15 minutes or so.
Lustig. Griffiths. Souttar's challenge. And Griffiths takes the throw, finding Tom Rogic. Tierney. Blocked by Patterson. Tom Rogic, scorer of some big goals this season. Next weekend, the top two meet. Celtic against Aberdeen is from midday on Sunday, May the 8th, Sky Sports 3. Celtic do win here. Aberdeen could still match them on points, but certainly not on goal difference. Aberdeen have a tricky game against much improved Motherwell later. Can Hearts respond again? Sviatchenko for Tierney. Nudged by Griffiths on Souttar. Kitchen. Zoom. Patterson. Got away from Kazim Richards, but then ran into Beaton. Nicholson pinches it. Kitchen now for Oshaniwa. Met by Ambrose. Patterson. Ambrose came across. Tierney away.
He did well there, Ambrose. Again, it was a ball that was over the head of Sviatchenko. Ambrose read it well and cleared the danger.
Öztürk's cross. Juanma tried to help it onto Dowda, nearly, but not quite. Souttar. Too long for Nicholson. Ronny Deila set to make it 2 titles in his 2 seasons in charge, but when you're Celtic manager, that just isn't enough.
Well, you've got to manage the game as well. Celtic got in front, a goal out of nothing, it has to be said, from Roberts, but still allowing Hearts to dominate most of the ball.
There's Dirk, tripped by Griffiths. Celtic also had a goal wrongly ruled out of course for Callum McGregor, but even so had the chances to have put this game to bed long before now. A comfortable moment almost for Neil Alexander. Kitchen, Dowda, Kitchen. It's going to be offside here against Jamie Walker.
Yeah, and he knew it. He was just too keen to get forward. A lot of space to even be a bit wider there.
Robbie Nielsen's Hearts look like they will finish third, which is some achievement on their return to the top flight. Runaway championship champions a year ago. Suter won that. Clash of heads.
Yeah, clash of heads in the middle here. That's why the ref is just blown immediately.
Tom and Dowda coming together.
It's amazing how much that works. Just pour a bit of water onto your head, suddenly you recover.
Miraculous. Viola Dowda got Hearts back into the game with an equaliser, but they need to do something similar again. Painful for Beaton as well. And Dala issuing instructions to Tom Rogic, with John Collins watching on. Have Hearts got it in them to summon up another equaliser?
I don't know why they just don't contest it instead of arguing what goalkeeper you should kick it towards.
Ambrose, Lustig. Beaton and Dowda are back on. James Suter unhappy with Lee Griffiths. Muir steps in between the two.
There's nothing in it, it's just as they land. Bit of coming together, holding on from Suter.
The yellow card for both, and that means that Lee Griffiths will miss the first league match of next season.
Well, he's picked up a number of silly bookings, which means he'll miss the first game of next season. Maybe not this afternoon, but when you take your jersey off and score at Fir Park, it's a silly yellow card. They can come back to haunt you. It's self-inflicted, that, from Griffiths.
There's no end of season amnesty when you rack up the yellow cards in Scotland.
Yeah, I think sometimes you can pick up really silly, needless yellow cards. I don't think either of the players deserved a yellow there, but it can happen. You get officious referees and all of a sudden you're punished in missing games.
Oshaniwa. Suter. Charged down by Griffiths. Lee Griffiths. Oh, that is a fantastic finish from Griffiths. That's done the job all right for the champions. 30 goals in the Scottish Premiership this season for Lee Griffiths, and he doesn't really do many tap-ins.
Brilliant goal, and really gets the better of Suter here, doesn't he? First of all, he charges down that attempted clearance. Look at the nutmeg here. He was always going to take him on through the legs of Suter, and that's where Griffiths is deadly. So he gets inside that box, time and time again, he finds the target, he works the goalkeeper inside the near post of Alexander. Where would Celtic be this season without the goals of Lee Griffiths? It's a wonderful set-up from him, and there's a killer touch. Finding the target, getting it past the goalkeeper, and another notch for him.
4 goals in his last 5 visits to Tynecastle, and he does love scoring here. Lee Griffiths, the first to score 30 league goals in Scotland's top flight since Chris Boyd a decade ago, and now they're taking him off to be replaced by Stuart Armstrong. Griffiths marking his 300th game in Scottish football in the same way that he's marked so many others, with a goal. Hearts fans are away early now. Arno Zoom catching Scott Brown.
Scott Brown did well to read that one. Jumped out of the way of that poor tackle, I felt, from Zoom.
Lee Griffiths now on 39 goals this season, the last Celtic player to get 40. Won't surprise you, it was Henrik Larsson. Good company to be in. Ambrose sending that up onto the roof. Lee Griffiths, the Celtic fans player of the year, the Celtic players player of the year. Must have a good chance of collecting the PFA Scotland Award tomorrow night. He has been simply phenomenal. Celtic's 47th league title will be their 99th major honour overall. They won't be able to complete the century this season. Lustig, McGregor. Here's Tierney. Armstrong is offside. Nicholson. Away by Armstrong. Celtic almost there. Technically Aberdeen could make up the points difference, but as we keep saying, Celtic with a whopping goal difference, plus 55 compared to Aberdeen's plus 17.
Scott Brown just pulling up there in the art of clearing that ball from the 18-yard box.
Nicholson. Kitchen. Walker. Nicholson. Away by Ambrose, although it's gone straight up in the sky really, and Callum Patterson and Juan Mart trying to do something with it. Kieran Tierney is down injured at the moment. Struggling with a bit of cramp, perhaps. Arno Zoom doesn't much care, but he's dragged his shot well wide. Chris Commons might see a couple of minutes here. Only one sub-appearance in the last 5 games. Does love a goal at Tynecastle though, 5 in 8 visits. There will be 5 minutes added on, maybe even longer with Tierney now receiving treatment.
Well, I think Celtic are worthy winners, but you have to wonder why Hearts didn't make a fist of it from the word go. They've been excellent in the second half, much more competitive, but it took them 45 minutes to get into the game.
And to Mikael Lustig as he trudges off here, having taken a knock to be replaced by Chris Commons.
Yeah, he's been limping for the last few minutes, Scott Brown.
Chris Commons, big game player, but didn't get to start against Rangers and didn't get to start here. He's only going to see a couple of minutes of action, mind you. With his record against Hearts, he wouldn't rule one out. Kazim Richards. Juanma. Away from Beaton. Not from Rogic. Juanma is now down hurt.
Again, it's just a face knock. I think there's a bit of blood on his lips there. Loose ball, so many bodies here. Just takes a bit of a knock.
Seems to have been a lot of players injured in injury time. Juanma didn't actually need treatment as it turned out, but physio did come on, so he'll have to walk off. Lee Griffiths just had to have a say here today. Öztürk launching it. Lustig was down injured, but he's now back on his feet. Ambrose covering over there, and Rogic helping out with a bit of skill. Armstrong. Celtic got one more goal in them. McGregor for Kazim Richards. McGregor offside, Stuart Armstrong. Flicked on by Patterson. Juanma. Nicholson. Jamie Walker trying to rescue this, but away by Lustig. Zoom. Kazim Richards. Oshaniwa giving away a free kick. Five minutes was a bit hopeful, bearing in mind a few injuries during those 5 minutes. Oshaniwa will take this throw. That is that. Done and dusted. Another title, a leaving present for Ronnie Dyler. Colin Kazim Richards opened the scoring here with a fine finish. His first league goal. Hearts awful in the first half, better in the second, and Abiola Dowda fired in a terrific equaliser. But Hearts got so sloppy at the back. Patrick Roberts pounced to restore Celtic's lead, and then the man of the season, Lee Griffiths, added a third. His 30th goal in the Premiership this season, his 39th goal overall, and the job is done. Aberdeen won't be able to catch up on the goal difference front. Celtic will probably celebrate properly next week when they face Aberdeen, and they'll receive the trophy on the final day after the Motherwell match. I think Lee Griffiths wants to celebrate now, though. They will have a few regrets about this season, but it is a fifth successive title for Celtic.
Yeah, they deserve all the plaudits. I think that the one thing that struck me about Celtic today was their attitude right from the first whistle. There was hunger and determination, and they were up for it. And I think that's the surprising thing, that in recent weeks they haven't been up for it. I mean, Celtic supporters will always accept a defeat, but you've got to give them everything, and I don't think the players have given them everything in the last couple of weeks. They were up for it today, and they've got the rewards.
Ronnie is now going to milk the moment as he enters his final few weeks at Celtic Football Club. Ronnie Deila wants everyone together. It is a 47th League Championship for this famous old club. It is a 99th major honour. They'll want to keep on winning titles. It is pretty much the minimum requirement for a club of Celtic size and stature. But the search for a new manager goes on for Peter Law. And those fans, much as they will celebrate the title, will want their heroes in hoops to make more of an impression, certainly in Europe next season and in the Cups.
Well, it's very quickly on to the next competition. The Champions League qualifiers are not too far away. That's where Celtic and their supporters want to make some sort of impact. Get into the group stages, see what comes of it.
Logan Bailly getting in on the act. It's Callum McGregor's turn. He wasn't going to give it too much, was he? It's Fiatchenko. Has certainly proved to be quite a character. Difficult time for Ronnie Deila, having announced his intention to leave the club. Outstanding year for Kieran Tierney. Just gets better and better for him. Brown will get to grips with another trophy on the final day of the season. Lee Griffiths came up with a goal, and you know just how much he loves a goal against Hearts. Celtic fans might have liked to have seen a few more goals from Colin Kazim Richards, but he got the ball rolling today. And somebody's getting his shirt. Patrick Roberts scored as well.
I thought he was going to give someone his bib. No, but these are great emotions for the players. In a long season, there have been ups and downs. They certainly deserve to be champions. But I think there's much more to come from this group of players.
Yeah, some big times lie ahead with the Champions League qualifiers coming in July. But that is for them.